A special welcome to the Forehead Gang. I would like and love to welcome you to my channel. Welcome to Trailblazing with Consolata. And today I am going to be talking about how I owned my crown, and I would love to encourage you to also own your crown. So growing up, I really had coarse hair. I still have really coarse hair, like 4B, 4C kind of hair, that's so thick and that kind of thing. Such that I tried different chemicals, for example, Dark and Lovely. Like I went from the normal one to using the Super Dark and Lovely, which was a whole other level of trying to chemicalize my hair. I just wanted my hair to reach shoulder length and all that, but my hair just never grew that much. So in high school we used to get braids, and I always used to swear to myself that I would never cut my hair and things like that. So when I got to my first year in college, I actually had these bougie and very high hipped hairstyles, and from there I moved on to actually cutting my hair. That was the beginning of my amazing hair journey. So I cut my hair to like a very short, very short hair. From there I began to sort of tint my hair. I tinted my hair, I tried different styles. And for me, that quote that says when a woman cuts her hair, she's ready to start all over again. And for me, honestly, that really worked for me. Like I just started all over again. At that point I had a very terrible hairline. I know, like, my forehead is very, but at that point, now even my hairline says that my hair was like starting from somewhere here, and it was terrible. Like I was no longer comfortable with my own hair. Like I was now trying to wear wigs and wigs, of which I was still in high school. And in high school, like, a wig is kind of out of the box. Maybe when we grew up, this does not apply to those born in 2000. But seriously, after that I tinted different colors from ruby red to some purplish kind of thing, and then I had locks, and then I just had my normal natural hair, afro hair. And what, some people gave all sorts of comments, but honestly it was so fulfilling to know what I can do with my hair. And honestly, the next step that I'm taking, I know most of my friends have been saying this is a bad idea, but then literally getting my hair bald, like, and it's amazing to know that this is a special crown that God has given to us. We can play around with it. Same applies to every part of our body, which could be our face. We can play around with it. Some people love their faces with makeup on. Some of us like it a little bit natural and all that, but then you can try everything, and still it's your crown. You can wear it however you want. You might want to tilt it to the side, as long as it doesn't fall. That's the most important thing. If you wanted to keep it in the normal position, that is all up to you. So now, going back to my fourth year, I actually decided to start getting my hair braided. So what I did is that I got this kind of thing, and then it's called magodi in Shona. And then I remember this one time, you know, as women sometimes we just get touched, or as human beings in general, we get touched by some of these things. There's this very close friend of mine who's a guy. He saw me, and then he just looked at me like, what are you doing? But for me, what I didn't understand is that the sense of joy and peace of going outside of the box that I felt at that time, that most people are so shy to actually take this to college, to university, but I did it. And for me, that was a sign of moving forward with my life, a sign of power, a symbol of power, that what, I can own it. I am comfortable in my own skin, even if some people don't approve. But then it gave me a sense of confidence in myself, a very high self-esteem, knowing that I can walk on campus with my magoli. And it's very amazing. It's an amazing feeling that helps you even to stand before, like, think about all those times that you're not confident enough simply because of what you're wearing or how you look. But then this time I owned my look. going before lecturers with my free hand. Like free hand is whereby you just get braided but without the braids. It's just my natural hair. And this time around, I decided not to chemicalize my hair. I won't lie, there's so many disadvantages to not chemicalizing your hair. For example, when you get braids, sometimes they are so itchy on your skin and it's very, very irritating to an extent that at some point I quickly had to like remove one hairstyle. But then also there are benefits of just keeping your hair natural. I mean, they're just natural hair goals. Think about it. Natural hair goals. But like I said, it's a choice that you make. And I have decided to own my crown in the form of keeping my natural hair. At some point in my journey, I might decide to chemicalize my hair again, but it's still fine because it is my crown. It's a feeling of ownership that I've had with my hair that allows me to try out different things, things that people don't expect me to try out. I remember when he looked at me like that, I it kind of touched me that this person's supposed to be like, wow, Conso, this is amazing, you did something really, really out of the box. But then it was just like, child, like, what are you really doing with your life? But that day gave me confidence to even try on the freehand styles, which most people wouldn't actually try. And for me, that has encouraged me as an individual, like I said, to try on new things. And then also, it has encouraged the people around me, shown them that you can be confident of anything that you are, even if you have a mole on your face, if you have acne, if you have anything, any sort of problem. But simply because you've owned it, it allows other people around you to own it. Like, people ended up calling me the African queen because I've embraced my Africanism, my femininity in its own raw nature. So that just differs from person to person. Now, when you are shy, or let's say you've got large eyes, which I also have, and if you allow people to call you nicknames, well, people always call you nicknames. That's a fact. But if you allow it to get to you and you tell them that you don't like it, they'll actually keep persisting and keep calling you those nicknames. And somehow it affects your self-esteem even from a very young and tender age of like primary school, and already you're not confident of yourself. So it's important that you try as much as possible to affirm yourself, to fill yourself with positive thoughts that allow you to block, to literally block like everything that the enemy says through people to us, that tries to push us down, to pull us down, and to tell us that we're not good enough. So there's this spirit of we're not good enough. And I want you to own your crown as much as I've owned my crown. Whatever hairstyle I have, I'm confident enough. Even when I wear a wig, I'm confident enough knowing that it is my head, it is my crown. I wear it however I want, whenever I want. And I am so grateful for my family that's supportive of every hairstyle of mine, because some of them are really weird. But my point generally is that I want you to try out new things. Try things that you've never done before. Try new colors that you've never tried before. Whether it's the braiding, the wigs, the weaves, the everything, the free hands, the magodi, if you love being African like myself. And that's the word I just wanted to encourage you with. That own your crown. Know that you're a daughter of a king. Know that no one can ever pull you down except yourself. You have to keep giving yourself that motivation to keep going. And your hair can be a source of confidence, believe you me. It can allow you to stand before kings and priests knowing that your hair is just, there's just something about hair that I can't quite explain. But I hope that in the near future I will actually do a tutorial on how my hair has grown, and I'll show you each and every stage from the beginning to where I am now. But this is my current hairstyle, and I hope you like it, and I hope that you're motivated to actually try out new things. Don't be afraid to go outside of the box and wear your crown gracefully. For you are the daughter of the king. You're fearfully and wonderfully made, literally made in God's image. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, to like, and to subscribe. Bye. So there are a few movies that I'd love to recommend to you that have something to do with hair. There's Happily Ever After, where she actually cut her whole hair, like bald headed. Then there's Self Made, which is a limited series on Netflix that was produced like what, March 2020. It's got like 4 episodes, and then Octavia Spencer is like the main actress, and how he was like blah, 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 blah. And then now because she used a certain chemical, it actually kind of grew. And Happily Ever After was by Sanaa Lathan. So yeah,